If you need an ounce of motivation through the pages of a book, perhaps our first author in today's GDSA Book Club can help. Please welcome the author of The Arrow's Heart, Tony Coronado, aka J.A. Coronado.
Coronado, yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's
Absolutely.
awesome to be here.
So you are an Air Force veteran, teacher turned into author. How did that come about?
You know, I could trace it back to the 4th grade when I wrote a story that the teacher really liked, and she had me read it to the class, and they liked it. So little by little, things like that kept me going.
And I know that your 2 sons who are athletic, right? They inspired some of the storylines behind these books that we're seeing
They
here.
inspired The Arrow's Heart because they both competed in archery.
Okay.
Both my sons competed in archery. And so I got started on that.
And then a very special dedication to your late wife, who you say pushed you extremely to do this, right?
Yes, she read the first manuscript of The Arrow's Heart. She said it was great, send it in. I said, well, no, it's all right. She kept nudging me on until I finally sent it in, and 2 weeks later, Page Publishing said, you know, it's good.
Well, that's wonderful. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. Tell me about the other books we're seeing here. They all seem to have some sport of athletic background, right?
They do. When You Were Pretty is about 2 kids that knew each other since they were 2, and they're 13, and he's a great baseball player, and she's starting to like him more than just a best friend. But he gets caught in a house fire, disappears to another burn center city,
wow.
comes back 5 years later, and he's physically and emotionally scarred, but she wants her friend back.
Okay.
So she does whatever she can, realizes that he's still great at baseball, and she uses that.
And so what I love is you're trying to inspire people to not give up through these tough times, through these dark times, that, you know, you can get through it. Is really, it's such an important message for anyone out there.
It is, and you got friends out there and family that are willing to help.
And they're never gonna leave your side.
Yes.
What about this book?
Carlos Greyhawk, The Amazing Four, it's actually like almost 5 stories in one. The main character, Carlos, he's an excellent baseball player, but he gets caught up in the, with the law and the drugs and alcohol, but he goes to rehab and he comes out, but he just wants one college to give him a shot.
Oh.
Give him a chance, and he finds one college, and he meets up with a 7-foot Kenyan who goes to the college on a track scholarship.
Oh, wow, so they kind of push each other.
Yeah, but the track scholarship gets held up, so he winds up in the basketball team. There's twin brothers that help each other make the team, and there's a coach who's on his last leg to come up with a winning team.
Well, this sounds like a very real life story that we would,
Yeah,
a scenario you know that you would experience in real life. So how could people get your books? And I know you have a 4th one coming up that you're excited about.
Yeah, the 4th one just got accepted for publication 2 weeks ago, and tentatively entitled Walking Through Gelatin, and that's more about carjacking.
Okay.
And so it's no sports involved in that one.
No sports in that one. Well, you guys better stay tuned. Keep in touch with J.A. Coronado. God bless you. Thank you for your service
Amazon,
as well.
Barnes & Noble, you can find them there.
Okay. Well, Paul, you've got another awesome author here.
I tell you, those books. I like the
So
theme.
relatable, right?
Yeah, I love the themes. All right, our next author, he was a teacher for 23 years and wanted to turn his daily storytelling into published works. Now with multiple award-winning books under his belt, I want you to please welcome author of Rowdy, young adult Western book series, Chris Mullen.
Thank you for having me this morning.
Good to see you this
morning. It's
morning.
exciting to be back in San Antonio.
It's got to be awesome just to see these books and have them in front of you. What made you want to do the storytelling?
Oh man, let me tell you, we did a lot of storytelling in my classroom. That was part of our daily routine. And it took one day when Houston was going through Go Texan Days for Rowdy to be born. Kids were getting kind of crazy at the end of the day, and we're like, all right, you rowdy kids, let's get to the carpets and have some story time. I got to get you to the end of the day. And story time lasted 9 years.
Okay.
At the end of 9 years, I ended up moving schools and thought, I don't want to lose this character, so I started writing the story. 8 years later, persistence through, you know, as a dad, I was a husband, had other things going on in my life, and writing wasn't the focal point. We got the first one out in 2019, 8 years later.
Well, that had to be a good feeling, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, not only did you write these books, but you've won some awards. Tell us about this one right here.
Absolutely. The Will Rogers Medallion is one of the most prestigious awards you can get in the Western genre. Dead or Alive, Book 3, was blessed enough to get the bronze medallion for that back in 2023. And I just found out 2 weeks ago that Rescue, Book 4, and Book 6 are both medal standing winners for the Will Rogers Medallion again. I just don't know where on the podium we're going to end up. We'll find out in October.
Well, that is excellent. And by the way, I would choose Alive.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, what is your next goal?
So next goal, so I've got a lot of projects under my belt right now. I've got a Rowdy 7 coming out next year. I've got to write that one. I've got books 4 and 5 of Deadland, or of the Cass Callahan series. This is a contemporary Western mystery series, modern day, takes place out in West Texas, right on the border. Modern day tidbits pulled from the headlines, that type of thing. But those are my next projects. Don't forget about the teacher guide, though. Let's jump back to Rowdy. The teacher guide is a very important tool for teachers in grades 6 to 12 to use as a kind of a go-along with the Rowdy book. You know, there's vocabulary, there's discussion questions, there's all sorts of resources in there, and they're aligned with the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills and the national standards.
That would be great for a school teachers, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, how can folks find out more about what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Find me on chrismullenwrites.com. You can certainly go on to Amazon. That's the easiest way to find my books. Follow my author page. That's always important. Gives you updates. But more so, get in the car, hop out to up north to Bernie to go to the Bernie Bookshop. Let's go to Pecan Town Books in Seguin. The Twig's right around the corner of the Pearl, but I'll be in Dallas in July for the Texas AuthorCon and Book Fest. So make sure to come find me there.
I know where that is. It's right there in Richardson.
Absolutely.
Okay. Again, thanks for being on the show.
Hey,
really appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's time to get rowdy.
It's time to get rowdy. Look at that. I don't think we got on camera. Yeah, right. It's time to get rowdy.
Well, thank you so much, Chris and Tony, for sharing your books with us. But guys, we cannot have the GDSA Book Club without a little giveaway for